Hello everyone, it's Dawn and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be continuing with our series from Papercraft Society box 62, which has been created and designed by Cards by Chloe. And we're on project number 3. And so I'm going to pop that out of the way. Whoops, there goes my glue stick. There we go. So today we're going to be using both of these gorgeous teal blue mirror cards. And what we're going to do, we're going to use both of them on this one project, and we're going to keep it with the shiny side facing us to begin with. And what we're going to do, we're going to fold it. I know this looks like it's the wrong way round, but it won't by the time we're finished. If I pop that up there. So we're going to fold it so that the corners come together. Then hold it and just burnish it. You can use a bone folder or a back of a teaspoon or anything you like. I'm going to use my fingers. So we're going to fold that over like that and give it a good burnish, give it a good scoring. And then we're going to take this piece or the other piece, it doesn't matter, but we're going to fold it back on itself so that we reveal the mirror card once again. And again, we're going to give it a good scoring. I try not to use tools to do this because sometimes it can tear the mirror card surface. So we've now got a piece that looks like that, or if it's that way, it looks like that. Now you're going to do exactly the same with the other piece. So you'll have two, once you've done that, you've got two pieces that look like that. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to use my trusty runner tape, and we're going to join the two pieces together to make, I guess you might call it a double Z-fold card. So, but whatever you want to call it, I think this type is called a Z-fold card. So as we're making two of them, I guess it's a double Z-fold card. So whatever you want to call it, what we are going to do is pop a bit of glue over that as well. That just gives us a bit of time to get it stuck without it sticking instantly. So we're going to do that. Pop a bit of glue stick on it. You can use flat glue if you want to, or your tacky glue, whatever you like to use. So what we're going to do, we're going to line that up, put that one to the crease, line it up so that it's flat. Then when you're sure that it's in place, give it a good press. And then you'll have a nice firm piece, and because you've got a double layer there, that will stand really nicely. So it doesn't matter, we're not putting too many embellishments on this time, but if you're one of these that likes to load your cards with embellishments, and sometimes that can look quite effective. If you've got a double layer, especially this mirror card, that'll support it. But we're not going to do that today. We're going to put a few on, obviously. We're not just going to leave it like that, although it does look great. Now, I've taken the flowery pattern paper. Now, if you haven't got this box, you can do this with any paper, any mirror card. You don't even have to use mirror card. Any cardstock that you've got, any pattern paper that you've got. Now, I have taken the blue flowery one, and all I did was I laid it down because I wanted a little border. So you can, I'm not going to give you measurements, but you can do this to your personal preference. So if you want an even smaller border than that, just cut this bit a bit bigger. If you want to see more of this blue, cut this one a bit smaller. So I've cut I haven't measured it, but it looks to me like it's probably just under 6 by 4, but I haven't measured it, so I wouldn't know. But just cut it to the size that you want. What I did was I put it up to there, and then I put it up to the corner, pulled it out to where I wanted it to be, and then I drew a line on my paper and then cut it out. That's how I did it. So we're going to pop that in the middle. So I've got my trusty glue stick. We're going to use glue stick to put the central part down. So we're going to give it a good coating. Make sure you get it into those corners, otherwise they'll peel up. So we're going to put that into the corner, into the centre. So using glue, of course, you've got a bit of time to slide it into place. So we're going to put that there. Ooh, push it up a bit. Yep, that looks about right, I think. Yeah, that looks about right. So there's your central piece. Now, you can do 4 pieces. I haven't done one for the inner. but I've cut 2 strips, one for each side. If you want to cut a strip for that part, the inner part, you can. I've not done it. I've decided to keep that just as mirror card, but I've done the same thing. I've used this polka dot pattern paper, again from the box this time, and I've done the same thing. I've just put it to the corner, pulled it in, and when I've got the border I want, I've just made a few marks and cut it out. So I shall leave the width of your borders, entirely up to you. So I've cut 2 of those, one there and one there. So we're going to quickly glue those on, and then I'll show you what I've done for the front part, the bit that opens up. So we'll just quickly pop some glue on the back, pin it up if we can pick it up. So you can still push that flat, that doesn't matter. So again, if you use glue, you can slide it into place without it tearing the surface of your card. And we're going to do the same on the other side. So again, just pop some glue very quickly on there like that. We're going to do this all together. That's it. Oops. There we go. Let's pop that out of the way because I don't think we're going to need it anymore. And again, we're going to slide that into place. Push that over a little bit. So it's not exactly the same, but it doesn't matter. So when you, at the moment, when you bring it in, you'll have a piece that looks like that. Now, if you want to leave it as a plain or a clean and simple card and leave it like that and perhaps pop a sentiment across, you can. But we're going to embellish it a little bit more than that, not too much more. Now, if you were able to join me for yesterday's video, you saw me, after I'd cut up the snowflake die, I used these corners. Now, I'm just going to use one of these corners. I'm going to do that again. But you don't have to chop up, if you don't feel confident or don't want to chop up your dies, you don't have to do that. You can use any corner die that you've got. Or a different die. You don't have to use a corner die. You can use whatever you've got. You can use a stamp and colour it in. So I've decided to use this, and I've cut 2 pieces out. But what I've done, I'll pop that to one side for a moment. What I've done is I've cut them out and I've backed them onto a piece of blue card. The blue card is from my own stock. That's the only thing I've used that wasn't from the pack. So I've just backed it to make it a bit stronger. And I've done the same to the other one as well. So on the back, I have got a foam pad. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to fold that over and I'm going to place it roughly in the centre. Actually, I wanted that to go there, roughly in the centre, but so that these bits don't go over that part. So it doesn't matter if this bit comes over a little bit. And I'm going to do the same to the other one. So I've got a foam pad on the back. I'm going to take that off. So if you fold them up, then you can line your pieces up. Makes it easier to line your pieces up. So when you fold it together, you have 2 pieces that look like that, and it will open like that. Now you can leave it like that if you want to, but as a final touch, I haven't put any sentiments on this yet because I don't know what it's going to be for. It might be a Christmas card, it might be a winter birthday card, I'm not sure yet. But what I've done with the other part of this paper, I've cut out some of the flowers. I've just used my scissors and I've cut out some of the flowers. And I don't know whether to put them there or put them there, but I think I'm going to put them on the ends of our corner pieces. If you wanted to put something here, put a piece of bling from your stash, I'm not going to do that because you sort of can think, right, I'll just put a bit more, and before you know what you've done, you've overdone it and spoilt it. But if you want to do that, if you want to go mad and put loads of embellishments on, that's absolutely fine. So, but I'm not going to, I'm just going to put my flowers on. I've cut 4 flowers, 1 for each of the corners. So, and I've got foam pads on the back. So when you look, this will fit into an envelope. It should fit into a 5x7 envelope quite nicely. So when it's closed, it looks like that. when you open it up, it looks like that. And it stands, well, if I rock it backwards, you'll see how it stands. You can put a sentiment in the middle if you want to. And there's plenty of room on the back to write your own message. So there you go. There is our project number 3 from Papercraft Society box 62. Well, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this project, and I hope you have a go yourself, either with things from this box or whatever you've got in your stash. That's easily adaptable. And I will see you with project number 4 very soon. I've got an idea about what I'm going to do for project number 4. I haven't used the glitter, the little pot of glitter that's in the kit yet, and I haven't used any of the parchment paper or vellum. So I'm hoping to use those two in my next project. And I've got an idea of how, but I haven't quite worked out exactly what I'm going to do. So we'll see you soon in my next project for project number 4. So do come back and see what I get up to then. And I do hope you've enjoyed this one and have a go yourself. And I'll see you very soon. And in the meantime, thank you very much for watching and for subscribing. And I'll see you again. Bye bye for now, and happy crafting.